I'm currently the very proud president of the Farm Bureau Young Leaders right now. We've done a lot of things here recently that have caught a little traction in the community, and the golf outing is one of them, and it's just a really fun way to raise money for good causes. So.
Oh, you're doing good things. That's why I say you may as well plug it. And nice job on your run today.
Thank you.
And we're going to move right into baseball. If you know anything about baseball, I'm
all for it.
Well,
I told. So first of all, this is a great event, ALS 5K.
Let's talk about that. We didn't talk about it.
Is this the?
We were trying to figure that out.
We've got Lila going to come on here and talk in a minute about it.
Well, she'll talk about the event, but I was telling Ellie, my daughter just got done walking it. First of all, she came in here huffing and puffing, thought she was going to die after walking the event. She goes, my body's not built for this. I said, yes, it is. You're fine. But anyway, I told her before we went walking, I said, do you know what? We're going to go running the Lou Gehrig's 5K. And she said, what do you mean the Lou Gehrig's 5K? It's called the ALS Awareness 5K. I said, well, Lou Gehrig was a baseball player in the 30s for the Yankees that had ALS, and they didn't really know that it was called, they hadn't dictated that it was ALS yet, and at the time they called it Lou Gehrig's disease. So I said, fun fact for her. So she stopped calling it the Lou Gehrig's 5K today. So
well, she's on top of things. Yeah, I was going to say Lila's going to come on and talk to us a little bit, but let's talk baseball.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk Cardinal baseball.
Let's talk Cardinal baseball. Are we all Cardinals? You got a Phillies cap on.
I got a Phillies cap on, so
that's okay.
Forgive me.
How are they doing this year?
They're in the league.
They're in the league.
Barely.
They're all major leaguers, right?
Kind of.
They're not
all major leaguers this year. Kind of like the Cardinals bullpen. They're not really all major leaguers this year.
Hey, so Eli, were you okay with the Cubs winning last year?
Oh yeah, I mean, I just didn't like all my buddies who I didn't even know were Cubs fans. They're like, "Oh yeah, here we come for you, buddy." I'm like, "Oh, you're a Cubs fan? I didn't even know you were a baseball fan."
Kind of like Josh Komnick.
Oh no,
out of the woodwork.
Oh no.
You couldn't find any blue, or you couldn't miss any blue last year. Now,
no, right.
The only thing blue around is the sky. I think
there's not a lot of it. It's a tight division this year.
No, okay, you come back in.
But the Cardinals won last night on like a little squeak by win on the third. What was it?
They were up 11-3, and then all of a sudden it's 11-10.
That shows you their ability to close out games here lately.
that, and then their managers' thought process when it comes to relief pitching. It's
it up,
a little
early.
off.
Yeah.
A little bit off. So
in general, what do you think about them making the playoffs? Do you think that's realistic?
I'd say if Rosenthal was available, they'd be right there, man. And they're one of those teams. Well, both the Cubs and Cardinals. I don't think you want to play either one of those teams if you're the Dodgers or Washington. I don't think you want to play those guys.
No.
So, no, I like the Cardinals in spurts, but unfortunately this year it's up and down. Last night I was sitting there watching it. Me and my wife, we were sitting watching, eating some dinner, and their left fielder Martinez drops a fly ball. I'm like, oh my god! And the problem with that was the relief pitcher at the time was struggling. I mean, he was begging for an out, and he had an easy can of corn, and it got dropped. I'm like, oh boy, this compounds. I said, you watch, it's either going to be 11-9, or the Cardinals are probably going to lose this game, and it both sides almost won that one out. So.
I think in general they've got a lot of youth on their team, and that's just like down the stretch. I question how that's going to go in the playoffs. And I think we've got a lot of talent, but we don't have a lot of like experience and just mentally tough, been here before type of attitudes out there.
Especially with our bullpen.
Yes.
Which I mean, and then a couple of, and it's funny. It's the old saying: the ball's going to find you. It always finds our worst defenders in the worst opportune time,
Yes.
So,
Martinez even getting a routine pop fly. He's obviously, when we play an interleague game, he's the first one they'll DH a lot of times. He's obviously not a.
No, he's a solid bat.
Unreal.
I think the clubhouse really needs him.
Yep.
But boy, I tell you what, the ball finds you in that outfield. So
in general, though, I love that you pulled this up. We've got the National League standings here, and if you look at the NL Central, they're all consistently bad, right? And then you've got the rest of the leagues, like Washington ran away with the NL East, the Dodgers ran away with the NL West, so
the Dodgers ran away with the world.
Who did the Dodgers just pick up last night?
Curtis Granderson.
He was stud.
That's not gonna hurt.
No, that's a nice player to have in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he's a great.
Dodgers have to be favored. don't I mean, the Dodgers are going to win it all.
You got them. You got Houston, New York
Yeah,
Yankees
Houston,
right now.
Yeah, Houston ran away with their division for
Yeah.
sure. Yep.
And the Yankees and Red Sox are at the top over there, but
Right.
you know, I'd say the Yankees right now are probably looking like the team, and they still may make a move before the end of the year.
Well, and the thing about the Cardinals is too, the times that we've won the World Series since I've been alive, we really got hot late. And I'm not saying that couldn't happen this year. I just don't see it's got it.
This feels a lot like 2006.
Yeah, it does.
And I was at the last game of the year in 2006, saying how this team. I actually was interviewed by KMOX, and I was talking about how big of a bum team they are. How you know they don't stand a chance against anybody. Sure enough, we get in the playoffs. You know, thanks to the Braves beating the Astros.
Yes.
And we just start winning. It's like, what in the world?
Right.
All of a
Where did
sudden.
this team come from?
Eckstein goes on a tear.
Goes on. Yeah, absolutely. You know, and you had that one guy that put his foot in and took it for the team, and they rallied and kept moving forward. So
Yeah. They're just, like I said, just very young. And not saying they couldn't turn it on, but the way they're at right now, if you made me, and I'm a diehard Cardinal fan, if you made me pick a Cardinals or Cubs right now out of the NL Central, I'd say Cubs probably. Okay. But
we're not going to make it, so there you go.
Okay.
No,
that's not going to happen.
we're going to say Cardinals.
Okay, let's do it.
Eli, thanks for popping on.
Yeah.
So you're full of knowledgeable information,
I wouldn't
and
know about that.
we'll always
Full of
talk.
something.
We'll always talk baseball with you.
All the
'Cause I
time.
know you're on top of that.
All the time.
And if your dad shows up out there, you tell him to come in and say hi.
Okay. Well, he's probably bucking straw bales or something. I don't know. But he knows a little bit about a lot of things. I don't know if you want him on the radio though.
He knows a lot of things.
That's what we make this show about.
That's right.
Eli-
What is it? Can we name the show while I'm here real quick before I go? What's the name of this show?
It's a show about nothing.
No, it's got to have a snazzy name. Come on, we know a
We're
lot
the
of
cheap
things.
seats.
We're the
Yeah,
cheap
it's on the
seats.
banner down
There
there.
you
Look at
go.
those shirts.
We're the cheap seats.
There
Oh,
you
it's
go.
on this. It's on the. You guys got T-shirt? I missed the
Yeah.
memo.
We,
Sorry.
we didn't get your T-shirt yet, but we will.
Okay.
You think?
Thanks
if
for
you'll
letting me
wear
get
it.
on
Well,
here.
what size do you take?
I'm a medium.
Yeah,
right.
we
We
can't
can-
get those.
We have mediums. We don't have
mediums.
extra larges.
Oh, okay. We did have the medium.
Eli Klokkenga join us. Tell us a little bit. Look at Komnick
Here
lineup.
we
He
go.
wants to pop in
A
and tell
one
us
out
something.
All right.
Come on, Komnick. Tell us something.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
All
Eli.
right.
Hey, no time to build a wristwatch. Get in here and sit down.
What's up, guys?
Josh Komnick joined us, a legendary.
How's it going?
I talked to your dad out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
He wouldn't come on the show.
No?
I told him 9:30, and he said no.
A little soft-spoken sometimes.
Yes, he is. I told him we could talk about anything, even steel siding.
Really?
He still said no.
Didn't work?
No, it's a show about nothing.
Right.
Hey, what was your time today?
32 and will change. I'm not sure exactly, but I forgot to stop the watch and I didn't look up. So I was just lucky to get across, and I was ready for that bottle of water they were handing me.
Well, we're on the air live, so I just want to make sure you knew this before I asked this question. Did Vanessa beat you?
Allegedly. They said the women's course is a tad shorter than the men's. So if that's what you want to go by, then yes, she did. But
Is it? Look at that young lady step
yeah,
up.
she finished a little behind, but she finished at 2.5 today. So
And is it true that Vanessa was also pushing the stroller?
No, absolutely.
And
That was
also
completely false.
And also carrying one of the kids on her back.
no, both boys ran with their two legs, and then this one was pushed by my mom in the walk part of it. So great time, another great event here in small town Emden, which we've been coming here, and I know you guys. I was doing this for a number of years and ran it for at least probably at least 5 or 6 of them. So. The amount of people that they get, it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's a good day and a great cause.
It's crowded in here. I saw it. So you didn't keep up with Farmer. I can't get Farmer.
Yeah,
to
he's
come
quite
on
a bit
air.
younger than I am, Joe. And
He went flying through there. I saw him
my
finish.
training hasn't been up to par lately, so I was again.
That's good.
Understandable.
Yeah,
That's because
thankful.
your job's got you so busy.
That's right. That's right. The mornings are ram-packed, and
Now
of
you're,
course, kids with school now, you got to get up even earlier.
so now you're chasing everything right now. You do have baseball going on.
The last tournament, I believe, we were supposed to be done at the end of June, and a team has kind of contacted me for my son to play in 2 games tomorrow, so we've got to go to Morrisonville and play a couple games tomorrow. But I think after that, yes, we are officially finished with the baseball season.
Ready for
Okay.
basketball.
Getting there, yes.
But you got now you coaching basketball.
Sure.
And you've got that going on, right?
Yeah, basketball will be coming up here, of course, here in a couple of months, it seems like it's summer's gone by again pretty quickly. And
did you work those kids this summer?
we did. We had a nice season. One of our better, both of my kids were able to play on the 8U team for the Lincoln Heat, and along with 10 other guys, had a good season. I think we were around 27-15, something like that, and got in roughly around 40 games. Good weather all year. It really wasn't a hot winter, or I'm sorry, hot summer. Rain
We had that stretch where it was smoking.
Yeah, it was, and thankfully we didn't have a lot going on that week, but rain stayed away, and we had a good turnout and great kids, and we finished pretty well.
And who's on your lap there? She's leaving us
That's
now.
Reese. Yeah, she's 2.5, and
Reese, you gonna say hi?
she might be worse than the boys already.
Hey, so what are you looking forward to? Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to regular football. I'm getting excited. You know, I didn't play, of course, in high school or anything, but
Who asked you?
It has.
Who asked you 4,000 or 5,000 times to play?
It has become. I won't say. It has become one of my favorite sports to watch. You know.
There you go.
And so I'm ready for that. I'm ready for to see the teams that I follow, which will be the Railers, Illinois, and unfortunately the Bears. But you know, I'm ready for something new. Baseball, of course, the Cubs and the Cardinals are, and the Brewers, and maybe the Pirates also are going to be in a hot race. So I'm excited for the rest of the MLB season as a Cub fan.
What do you think, Railer this year? Did you got to meet the Railers last night?
I didn't. No, we were at a baseball practice, so I didn't have a chance to go. But
I tell you what, I think they're a good-looking team. I think I tell you what, they can win anywhere from 3 to 6 games. They can win 6 games. Yeah.
Return some starters, from what I understand, which of course helps. And anytime you have some experience, and I think you know, hopefully the second-year coach helps. And then, of course, after that, you're on to regular basketball season. So
you got some of those basketball players out for football, and that's a difference maker.
It helps.
You know,
it helps. Athletes help. So
they can win some games, definitely.
So that's I'm looking forward. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to. Are you still looking forward to baseball season?
Sure.
The Phillies there. I see you're still sporting the hat.
Yep. I'm looking forward to getting a high draft pick.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. And you guys run and just make a quick entrance into the radio spot, or if you did, you cleaned up well afterwards.
I was going to say, I brought some stuff and showered up over here out back.
You were in the bathroom for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's well water, too. I don't feel clean. Hey, Josh, thanks for stopping by and visiting with us.
Thanks,
you got
guys.
any things you want to throw out there?
No.
Tidbits of knowledge?
Go Railers.
I will give you a tidbit of knowledge I learned from a very respected coach. And this goes for all parents. Parents of kids, and I don't even know why I just saw this, but if a tidbit for you want your kid to be fast, it happens between 0 and 13 age group. Take a learn from that. So a guy told me, if your kid wants to do something fast, let him go blank to the wall all the time until he's 13, and you don't gain as much speed after that. After that, you'll gain a little bit after strength and a little bit of weights, but 0 to 13, kids, adults gain all their speed between that time. There you go, Joe.
Hey, that was a good tidbit.
Thanks. Learn from that.
That's from our own Josh Komnick.
Yeah, I can only come on once a month, so
your check's in the mail.
Thanks. See you guys.
Right.
Have a good time.
Yep. Thanks.
I got to get some hydration.
Josh Komnick visiting with us. We are over at the ALS Run at the Stag-R Inn. It's 9:37. We're going to take another break. And when we come back, I believe we're going to talk to Lila Wagner, if we can get her over here, a little bit about the ALS and maybe talk a little more about high school football. We'll be back. You're on the cheap seats. Your first place. Okay.
And we're back. Got some of the runners coming up here.
Meeting some of the public.
We're back, Joe.
And welcome back. You're on the cheap seats.
There you go.
This place is getting crazy. I'll tell you what, the beer's flowing. There's people drinking. Luckily, none of us are.
Not yet.
We've got things to do. I think Lila Wagner's coming over to talk to us.
Making our way through the paparazzi.
Can you come over and talk to us about the ALS Run?
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Abby Coers just stopped by.
No.
She's the first female that came in wearing a pair of Joe Ryan shorts.
Joe, that's exactly right. Got a good picture of
Hey, in first place. That's the first time I've ever finished first in anything.
That's exactly right. That was my first thought.
Save it. My mom's favorite son. There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank
And
God
now
you only
we're
had
joined
one.
by Lila Wagner. Lila, welcome.
Well, thank you very much.
And who's sitting on your lap?
This is little Charlie.
Little Charlie. She's got a beautiful star on her forehead.
Yeah, it's my nephew's oldest daughter.
All right. How old are you?
How old are you?
3? I was going to say 4, but 3 is good. Always stay
She'll
young.
be 4 at the end of the month.
Now, Lila, a little bit about this. You kind of organize and do this. And
Awesome.
You're the main,
Happy birthday.
You're the main young lady running this show out here today, or how's it
No,
all
I'm
work?
not the main lady at all. I just, I do it. If they need some help, I'll be glad to help them. But otherwise, my sister and several of the other ladies here, like Lori Lesson and Mrs. Reiners, they're the ones that pretty well orchestrate everything and put everything together. And in the past few years, we did some TV interviews, and I did the PR work for them because everyone else was too afraid to appear in front of the camera. So they kind of elected me for that. We didn't do that this year, but it's just a great effort from all the people in the community, the businesses. Most people I see here, the majority of them I go to church with, I see on Sunday, or I see at a ball game, or it's just a great, great community to be a part of. And I'm so glad that everybody around here is so enthused about this worthy cause that we're trying to raise money for.
It is a wonderful community. I love coming over to Hartsburg and Emden. It's a fun place, and this is a fun place. Stag-R.
Absolutely.
Can't beat this. What was your time today?
I think 33 minutes. Not bad for an old girl.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, you're in your 30s now. You can't expect
Oh,
to be.
yeah. A couple years past the 30s, but we won't go there.
Did this young lady run or no?
No, she didn't run, but after we got done, she come and found me, and she goes, "You're sweaty." And I said, "Well, honey, I just ran." I said, "You look beautiful, though, with all that face painting that the ladies are doing out there."
And so how many years has this event been going on? We've been talking about it.
This is the 6th year.
6 years. We've been anywhere from 9 to 10 to...
No.
We're not very smart. And they put us on this because we all had a face for radio. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely. Not everybody can do TV, huh?
That's right. That's exactly right. And the cost of makeup to getting these two guys looking good would be $1 zillion. So what else is going on today? Do you know? I don't have a sheet that's telling me, but I read we're having some a bags tournament.
Right.
Has that started yet?
That'll be this afternoon after everybody eats and they distribute the awards and whatnot. We always have like a bags tournament. People hang out, and then they usually have a DJ a little bit later on. So it's kind of a full day event. Yes.
That's exactly right. And so it's not too late to get over here. All you really have missed if you want to get over to Stag-R Inn is the race.
Yes, absolutely.
Which we weren't going to be in anyway.
Yeah.
So you may as well come on over, get some great food. I see you got some tickets there. Tell us about that.
Yeah, they have 50-50 tickets, and I bought $20 worth, which is 25 of them. Of course, if I do win it, I'm going to donate it right back because for the cause, absolutely. So, and there's all kinds of silent auction items there. A lot of different places donated baskets with different kinds of merchandise in it. Blades is out here. I see they have a lot of things from their beauty salon, and so it's not just Hartsburg Emden. It's the local community around here that really pulls together and tries to make this a successful event like it's been the past 5 years.
Where are the silent auction gifts? I didn't see
They're right
them.
outside there. There's a tent.
I came up on this side of the building.
Yeah, well, when you come in through the front door, just turn to the left and straight back there. The tents are back there where the food and everything's going to be.
I'll have to get over and take a look. So again, if you're just sitting at home and you've got nothing to do today, they've got air conditioning here at Stag-R Inn. I know the beer's cold because Lloyd and Jake told me, and it's happening over here right now. And you don't even have to run the race. Come over, play some bags, play some pool, have a few beers, get something to eat.
Absolutely.
Get in the 50-50, give back to the ALS cause, and it's happening over here in Emden.
Yes, it is. And we really appreciate you guys being here on an annual basis like you always do to help get the word out and spread the word so people know in the future that we have this event every year in August, and really appreciate all your support.
Well,
We're going to have Joe run it next year with a wireless mic. Do some play-by-play.
And they're going to follow me because someone's going to have to give me a ride up here. Or I'll miss the show. What time does it start? 8:30?
Yes.
I'll miss the show. I won't be here by 10.
That's okay.
Part for the course.
Something's got to change. The paparazzi's in here getting shots of you now.
I guess.
There you go. Well, Lila, you want to give any shouts out to anyone out there like this? That if we left a name out of somebody that's helping out or doing anything, or I'm not putting you on the spot here, but maybe I am.
No, I just I don't really like to name people individually because I'm afraid I'll miss somebody and leave somebody out, and I don't want to do that. But all those that are currently suffering from this ALS condition or have passed, like my mother did and my aunt did, we just can't say enough about how great it is to be a part of this whole situation that's going on here today and all the community that's pulled together to make this all happen. And all the volunteers, because as you know, without volunteers, none of these things could ever take place.
Nothing ever happens if you don't have some people volunteering.
Absolutely. So a big thank you to all those folks.
And Lila Wagner joining us, and we're at the ALS event over in Emden. Get out here. There's beer, there's food, there's air conditioning, and a lot of people. Come on out and see us. We're going to take one more commercial break, and we'll be back. You're on the cheap seats. Boy, thanks for bringing that back in, Jim, because I'm going to
brought that?
That made me want to get up and dance.
Absolutely.
That was something good.
That's a weak intro.
Wow, that's something else. Who listens to that?
Jim.
Maybe the younger
Jim
crowd.
does.
That should be removed from your laptop. Okay, we're back here live at Cheap Seats. We're at the ALS run over at Stag-R Inn.
Yeah.
The place is packed. We're joined now by
Abby Coers.
Abby. I know who you are.
Just in
but
case you
I'm going
forgot.
to say what you were. You're the number one finisher for women today.
Yep,
right?
absolutely. Yeah.
And what was your time?
It was 21:51, I believe, were the seconds on there.
And what was the number one male time? Do you know?
Oh, the first male came in at like 15 minutes. Second male was 18. So pretty big spread there.
I saw a guy come flying through, but I did not know him.
Yeah, I think
when was
he
getting
is
here.
going to college in Massachusetts or something, to a D3 school.
Is he
so
running there? Is he
he's
trying to
good
get
run.
back, or what? I mean,
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but
he went flying through.
yeah, he
He's on the way to
he
something.
is fast. I know I couldn't keep up with him. Good thing I'm a female.
So, how far was your distance between the second female? Do you know?
I think I was about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about this because you're kind of a big deal. Your picture's in the paper today.
It is.
Kind of makes you a big deal.
Must be my day.
And you just finished first place here, and you ran the Chicago Marathon not too long ago, right? No, Boston.
Well, I ran Boston
Yes.
in April. I'm getting ready to run Chicago for my 5th time in October.
How was the Boston Marathon? That's a big deal.
It's amazing. It's such a great environment out there, and now it's got so much history to it. It's the most prestigious race in the world, more or less.
So for people that don't know, I know a little bit about this because Michelle runs, and I've been to the Chicago Marathon with her. I did not run it, but there's a Starbucks right there where you can watch everybody go by.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
When you're, you have to qualify to get to the Boston, right? So tell our listeners about that because some people don't understand.
Yeah, so you do have to qualify to get into this race. Some races allow a lottery drawing or charity runners, which Boston does allow that. It's very, very expensive, though. To qualify, there's different times for different age groups. For the females under 35, I believe is the age, you have to run a 3-hour and 35-minute marathon. So that equals out to about 8 minutes and a 12-second mile for 26.2 miles. And not only that, but that's to apply. So you qualify, and then you're able to apply for it. Last year, they cut it off. About 2,000 people who applied and qualified did not get in because there were other runners that ran faster. So last year, I applied with a 5-minute spread in there, and this year it's going to be about a 4.5-minute spread. I qualified with a 3-hour, 30 minutes, and 28 seconds in California 4 weeks after the Boston Marathon. So ran 26.2 miles plus 26.2 miles within 6 weeks. So
I believe that's something I think I speak for all of us that none of us have done.
Not within 6
No,
weeks.
no,
Maybe
no.
7 or 8.
I didn't know I would do it. I thought, I asked to go to Boston once. God put me there twice. Watched the Patriots Day movie that talks about the bombings, and it's just it's really touching if you've been out there, and it's very,
How long has that been?
was it 14 or 13?
Gosh,
I don't remember. But I watched that and I got inspired again, and I'm like, I want to be there. I need to be there. And so I picked a marathon out in California, pretty close to the LA area, and I ran that in the mountains and in the beach is where the marathon went, and I qualified. I don't know really how I did it with barely any training after a marathon, but Where
Well, you're an athlete. There you go.
there's a will, there's a way.
That
so
puts 4 athletes now at this table. You sit down with us, wouldn't you say?
4?
Yes.
Minus 3?
No more than 4.
Well, I'm very sad to say that none of us have even ran this 5K thing, which is kind of embarrassing, really.
yeah, maybe you should do that next year.
Next year. I heard that earlier.
So what's your plans for today? You going to hang around here?
Yeah, I'm going to hang around here for a little bit. It's great to be around these people, especially to support this awesome cause. And then my nephew just turned 1 this week, so we're having a first birthday party for him
there you
this
go.
afternoon.
Don't be bellying up over there at the bar yet. It's early.
Yeah, I know,
too early.
right?
All
right?
Yeah, just check on you.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to anybody? Any of your fans out there listening?
Yeah, I mean, thanks everybody for the support. When I went to Boston this year, Central Illinois Ag sponsors me, and then Joe Ryan actually sponsored me this year as well.
There's some great shorts.
Yeah, awesome shorts. Be sure to check out the back of those as I fly in there. So,
there you go.
Yeah, but just thanks everybody for supporting all the runners and this great cause.
All right. Well, thanks for being on, Abby.
Thank you.
So you know what? As we wrap it all up, are you thinking about getting in the run next year, Jake? Or
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Will I be on the radio? Do I get wireless? What am I doing?
Yes.
Are you going to make me run during the show?
We're going to put a chip in your ear and one right by your nose so we can hear your breathing.
All right. I'm going to need some training.
Lloyd?
Sure.
Okay. Jim?
Jim's out.
Yes.
He's in. All right, with the 3 of you guys doing it, I'll bow out and get this stuff all ready.
Yep.
So that when you get here, the show's ready to go on.
Sure.
I still have the video of how to hook all that up from Lady Runner Basketball. I had to take a video to figure out the cord problem that we've got going on. We're approaching the 10 o'clock hour, and I'd like to thank all our guests today, but
We didn't even get to talk about regular football or nothing.
there's always next Saturday.
Always next Saturday.
Abby, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right.
Sorry you got to talk about running and not football.
No, running. That's what's the topic today, running and ALS. Get over here. If you got nothing going on today, you get over here to Stag-R Inn in Emden. Come out and have a beer, grab something to eat, support ALS.
Throw some bags.
So for the cheap seats, this is Joe Ryan, Loyd Kirby, Jim Ash, and our own furniture, Jake. Thanks for joining the cheap seats.
Good day.